Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I am Briareus Karansky and welcome back to this short-lived series of 3 unboxings about games I've received in just one day. I've kept the biggest and hopefully best for last. This is the unboxing of Yoru No Nai Kuni 2 Shingetsu no Hanayome Premium Box, Switch version. This is the long-awaited sequels to Gust's 2015 action game, and I say long-awaited because, if I'm not mistaken, the game has been postponed for almost a year, and during that time I switched from the PS4 Premium Box to the Switch version. Why? I don't really know, but I've also got the PS4 version as well, albeit the normal one. This is because one of the rumors concerning Yoru No Nai Kuni's 2 delay was due to performance problems, so I was curious to see how the two consoles performed. But that is a discussion for the future first hour play and review, so let's focus on the premium box itself. And by now we should have enough of scantily clad anime waifus, or maybe not, but let's take a look around the box. So, top side and bottom side, once again, it's the title of the box, left and right sides as well, and on the back we go. On the left side we see a nice artwork of the ladies of the game along the 3 usual screenshots. And to continue, on the bottom side we see the technical details for the game. But on the right side, this is what is really interesting, the contents of this edition. In this premium box we'll find an artbook, a DLC code, a 3D lenticular card, a shunted poster, normal cards, the game of course, and a 2-disc soundtrack. On the bottom we have another recap of the contents of this edition. So, time to take a look inside. So, the Switch game just fell down. Soundtrack CD, some random advertisement. So, a download code for a swimsuit, of course. This must be the poster. Of course, this is the art book. And I'm having a bit of trouble to open the rest. Because apparently the inner support is not fixed. So, the lenticular card and the other normal cards. And I should have removed everything. Let's start off with the game that on the front cover shows the 2 main heroines of the game along a few familiars. On the back we see the same artwork that was on the premium box back cover, as well as the same 3 screenshots, and of course the technical details. On the inside, no reverse cover, a Punifamiliar DLC code, some random production, and of course the Switch cart. But while I'm here, let's take a look at the standard PS4 edition. Same front cover, same back cover, albeit in a different layout and of course different technical details. Game disc, the same Puni familiar, of course the DLC code will be already used. Same promotion, and no manual. This is disappointing because the first Yoru No Nai Kuni had something. Of all the extra material included in this premium box, the DLC code is the one that needs the least description. It's just a card with the main character in a swimsuit and a picture of her. Of course, on the other side we have the actual code. Let's move on to the cards that, to my surprise, are printed on glossy photo paper. So, color rendition and definition is excellent. There is an illustration of the characters as well as their names. On the back, absolutely nothing. Unfortunately, I can't quite recreate the depth effect of this 3D lenticular card, but believe me when I say that it's one of the best, or better, the best 3D effect I've seen on one of these things. But if I see things correctly, this is actually turning out pretty nice in video. Of course, there is a jump when the camera shifts to another lens, but I think this is turning out pretty nice. Moving on to something easier to record, the 2-disc soundtrack that says here original soundtrack. So maybe it's a good excerpt from the complete soundtrack, knowing Gust's penchant for very long music works. But I see that there are 37 and 31 tracks for a total of 68 tracks. So this might very well be the complete soundtrack, and if it is, this is a very sweet move from Gust's part. So, this is the booklet and the discs. The first disc is the same illustration we've seen before, and on the back the second disc that shows a new artwork we haven't seen before. Time for the booklet. Lyrics and credits for some of the songs, as well as an introduction to the singers and commentary on some of the tracks. And here we have the Yoru No Nai Kuni 2 official visual book. As with many limited editions, this art book is properly bound, that is already 1,000 points in my book. So, the usual illustration on the front. And we begin with character illustrations. The usual illustration we've seen a lot of times right now. And I guess we move to character sketches, and along this almost looks like the 3D model. Almost. I'm actually a bit uncertain whether this is the 3D model or not. As well as returning characters, there are a few returning familiars. And the art book closes with interviews to the voice actresses and I guess the producers and such. Last we have the most peculiar item of the premium box, the scented poster that also comes with instructions. Print quality is good, as is color rendition, and if you smell the poster as it is, there is a very faint smell of roses. But what you need to do is to actually rub the surface and the poster will release its actual scent. That, truth to be told, it's not much different without rubbing the poster. But I guess that a couple of points for creativity can go to Gust for this kind of item. The premium box for Yoru No Nai Kuni 2 Shingetsu no Hanayome delivers. You have what it feels like a complete soundtrack, a nice and detailed art book, and a bunch of extras that tie in with the game. Even if there aren't any usable items like keychains or so, everything is very well made, and the box is very well worth its money. The first hour play will follow soon. I don't know if I'll do the Switch version or the PS4 version, or I'll mix the two. I'll see that when I actually do the video. In the meantime, I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing and you'll stick around for more. Briareus Kerensky, over and out.